Hello everyone, Master Morpher here, and I'm back to you again with the Star Wars What If Ahsoka Tano and Asajj Ventress fell in love. When we last left off, Ahsoka Tano and Asajj Ventress had just heard from Asajj had just heard from Master Yoda. And she was told by Ahsoka to go to one of 3 planets that has the most pull. Dromund Kaas, Tython, or Korriban. After Asajj Ventress picked up Princess Leia. I'm sorry, not Princess Leia this time around, but Leia is now the daughter of Ahsoka and Asajj Ventress, and is now known as Leia Skywalker. Asajj Ventress is meeting Obi-Wan, and this is where we begin our story. So, Asajj, you've come a long way. Indeed. So's Ahsoka, but she still hurts having to deal with Master Anakin's downfall. We all have to deal with that in our own way. What about you? To be honest, Master Kenobi, there are times when sometimes at night I scream just to keep myself from going insane. What keeps you from doing this? Simple. In those moments, I'm reminded that I have Ahsoka to back me up. So you've come a long way since I last saw you. Indeed. So, tell me, how is she? I've come to a quarrel, Master. The Republic has fallen, the clone troopers have turned on you, and I've fallen in love with Ahsoka Tano. I see. Do you want my opinion? Please. I'm holding a little baby right now. I need some advice. Turn on your lightsaber. She does. A blue hue sparkles from her saber staff. Huh. Wise. I could not picture it being any other color. Go to her. Go to the planet she's on. Tell her the truth. Raise Leia. When Luke is old enough, I will meet you on Dagobah. Yoda told you? Yes. But do not tell Ahsoka yet. Wait until Leia is old enough. Do you understand? Yes, Master. So she gets off and leaves. And as soon as she leaves, she immediately feels a pull. But it's not to Dromund Kaas, Korriban, or Tython. It's not to any of those planets. So she does a double check. Holding Leia in her arms, she reaches out for Ahsoka. And finds her. But she thinks this can't be right. So she connects with Ahsoka. Ahsoka! Dathomir? What are you doing there? I'm making a quick stop. Then, I'm headed to Korriban. Meet me there in 6 days. I found something we need to talk about. Ahsoka, I gotta go. I gotta finish my work here. Take care of Leia, and give Obi-Wan a hug for me. Asajj, what's wrong? She's on Dathomir. Maul. I didn't sense his presence. She's there with Mother Talzin and everyone. I don't know what's going on. Go, Asajj. So Asajj gets in her ship. Obi-Wan leaves, and Obi-Wan hears a voice go, "Powerful Jedi she will be, no?" Yes, Master. Very powerful indeed. To which they are talking about Ahsoka and her white lightsabers. But, sadly, in this process, Ahsoka is on Dathomir, surrounded by clone troopers pointing their rifles at her. "We have found you, Ahsoka Tano." Really, boys, are you gonna do this? Because we all know what happened the last time. We don't have a choice. Lord Vader wants you dead. Does he now? I seem to recall last time I fought beside you all, you were wearing my colors. We still have fond respect for you, but the Chancellor's rule is absolute. You will die. And out of the shadows steps a man and says, Really, boys, is this necessary? Who dares say that? And then, out of the blue, steps an old friend. If I could just find a picture. Captain Rex, Ahsoka's best friend, points his guns, but throws a smoke grenade down and says, Ahsoka, run! They both run and flee. Ahsoka leaves her lightsabers behind, the ones she constructed, that were green by Anakin, and left them there. And, well, if you've read the book, you know what happens to that part. She gives Rex a hug, says, keep in touch, bud, and they leave. Ahsoka then heads to the one place in the world where you would never think to look. She goes to Dathomir. After she's done, she goes to Korriban, ancient birthplace of the Sith. When she's there, she hears a voice coming out of nowhere. The voice says, So, another Jedi comes to disgrace my tomb. Pathetic! Another Jedi? There's been here before? You ancient Force wielders think you know everything. Who are you? I. Well, that is easy. I am he who is named Darth Bane. And you, Mistress Tano, are dead. But then Ahsoka realizes these are just Force visions from the past. And then out of the blue, a hand touches her shoulder. She looks around and realizes that the person that's holding out her hand is Asajj Ventress. You got here quicker than I expected. It's a dark side planet. It pulled me too quick. Anywho, Ahsoka, there's something we need to talk about. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Ahsoka, what is it you want to talk about? Asajj says. Well, Ventress, the reason I wanted you to come to Dromund Kaas is... Let me see your saber staff. She picks it up, and a blue hue blade spits out of it. She said, I thought so. What's wrong? Ahsoka says, Ventress, take my saber, my white one, in your hand. Press the ignite button. But Ahsoka, trust me, there's the reason I went to Dromund Kaas. She takes Ahsoka's saber, clicks it, and it turns green. What's going on? Asajj Ventress says. Ahsoka takes her saber staff, clicks it, and it turns red. Ahsoka, what did you do? I went to Dromund Kaas to find something. An old relic from before the Clone Wars, before all of this. But the troops were there. Rex saved my life. But one of his clone brothers that disobeyed Order 66 was gunned down. I picked up a Sith lightsaber that one of them was carrying, and I slaughtered them all. I'm no Jedi. I don't deserve to be a parent to anybody, and I don't deserve to be loved by a woman like you. But Ahsoka... What? You think I didn't know? I did. 'Cause I feel the same. But I'm a Sith, where you turned a Jedi. I love you, Asajj Ventress, and I know you love me. Master Yoda would be disappointed in me. All of a sudden, out of the blue, Master Yoda appears to both of them and says, Ahsoka, Ahsoka, Ahsoka. Mad at you, I am not. Surprised that you let your anger get the better of you in a split moment. Not angry, you are. The saber is not mad at you. It's sorry. Click it one more time, my old friend. The true color will be one you've never seen. Neither of you. Ahsoka clicks it, turns it off, turns it back on, but it does nothing. So she looks at her double sabers and says, I wonder. She says, wonder what? And she says, remember when yours used to connect together? Yeah? You mean when I had that collapsible double saber? Yeah, that. Well, she looks at it, clicks it, and both her sabers connect and churn a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade of blue. But not a bright blue like Asajj Ventress's, more like a sky blue. Ahsoka, my dear friend, learn to wield this saber. Dual saber you must, if you are to train young Leia Skywalker to one day avenge her father. Vader may be able to be saved, but not today, not now. Train on Dromund Kaas, Korriban, and Tython. Train there for the next 6 years. Spend 2 years on each planet. Learn what it has to teach you. Meet me on Dagobah 8 years from now. We will discuss what to do then. For now, you are at peace. The Empire does not know of these planets, and never will. Stay in the Outer Rim. Live, you must. 6 years go by, with Ahsoka Tano and Asajj Ventress training Leia and getting closer and closer with each day. On the day they both leave to go to Dagobah to meet with Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Luke, Asajj says, Hey, Ahsoka? Yes, what is it, babe? I want to let you know that if we make it out of this alive, the first thing I'm going to do when I get out of it is, I don't care what the council says, I want to marry you. And that is where we will leave it off, with Ahsoka Tano and Asajj Ventress going to Dagobah with Princess Leia Skywalker to train and make sure that all three will now become Jedi Masters. What will happen when A New Hope emerges? Wait and see. Now then, if you like this video, I'd like you to leave a comment down below. Give me some feedback so I can keep doing these videos, making them better. A like video for this video is 6 or 10. A dislike for me to discontinue is 3. And if you want me to try others, let me know and I'd be glad to. I'm working on trying to finish this, but it's just one of my hardest projects. The Yu-Gi-Oh! One will be out soon, but as of right now, I gotta keep it on the back burner because it's not fully done. But when I get it out, I'll make sure you all get what you pay for. Metaphorically speaking, of course. And don't worry, I'm keeping this video as PG as I can. But I respect the LGBTQ community too much to make any video for them less than what it's supposed to be. And until then, guys, this is the Master Morpher telling you, take care, good luck, and may the Force be with you, always.